Hey, you guys. I wanted to hop on and share something really quick with you all. I've been really struggling with some things that have surfaced lately in terms of like letting go, letting go of the past. And so, yeah, I've been really struggling with that. So I was praying this morning and just asking God to heal me, asking God to give me, the ability to just kind of forgive myself and accept things for what they are. And so that's been a journey. And so as I was praying, this dropped into my spirit, and I wanted to quickly share it with you all, not because I'm entirely healed, but because I believe that it would encourage you the way it encouraged me as well. And so as I was praying, I was asking the Lord to just kind of heal me. And what he brought back to my memory was a scripture in Jeremiah. So the Bible tells us that God is always looking for people to use, and that he's always looking, he searches the earth to find someone to stand in the gap and for people to use. And so what God brought back to my memory was the prophet Jeremiah. And so in Jeremiah, God says, who shall I send? Who will go before us? And who will go for us? And the prophet Jeremiah says, me, Lord, I'll go. Send me, Lord, I'll go. And so what God revealed to me in that scripture was really how, you can't just go physically, but you have to go mentally and emotionally as well. And so there was like this love that God had placed in my heart, because it's like, you have the desire to go. I know you really want to go, but you're only going to go so far if you're not mentally and emotionally ready to go. If you're still holding on to things of your past. And so it's not to say that God can't heal us along the way, but we have to be committed to letting go and doing the work. And so it just reminded me of, like, how if you go to work, but something happened or something's going on in your family or something's going on in your friendships or relationships, or just life is life in, right? And you can't truly focus, right? So you're physically there, but mentally and emotionally you're elsewhere. And so it's the same thing, because even though you're there physically, you're not really you're not performing well. You're not really able to do your work with great value, because mentally and emotionally you're somewhere else. And so the word of encouragement was today for me was, this sense of like, God knows your desire to go. He knows your desire to go and to follow him, or to do that thing, or to get to that next season, or your desire for breakthrough. But it's not only that we're physically willing to go, but that we are mentally and emotionally prepared to be able to walk forward. And so for me, honestly, like, that was encouraging. But it was also, a reminder of that there's so much work to do. It doesn't matter, how far you may be in your walk with the Lord, or whatever the case may be. There's always so much work that needs to be done. And so I'm just praying for anybody who struggles with like letting go of the past, moving forward, forgiving yourself for decisions that you've made, that the Lord would heal you, and that you would actually commit to moving forward. And I believe that when we fully commit, God heals us. But I'll be honest, like, I've prayed some prayers and I'm like, I'm not sure I'm ready to let go. I'm not ready. What does letting go look like? Like, I'm comfortable here, or I don't want to let go because that's something I really wanted. And so it really is like, that imagery that you may have seen online where he has like that big bear, and the little girl is like so attached to this small bear, and God's just like, trust me, And so I think that sometimes, like, we get stuck just comfortable where we are, or we just get stuck with like loving what it was, instead of giving it and surrendering it to the Lord, knowing that like he has something different.